character is Samantha, and she's the next big scream queen. And she starts off quite shy and reasonably nice, and she's afraid of weapons, and her parents died quite tragically, and that comes up a lot in the film as well. And yeah, and then she kills some zombies and saves the day.
Well, my character is Cassandra, and when Timo actually emailed to say that he wanted me to play the part of Cassandra, and I emailed back saying, well, what is her character, before I got the script? What am I looking at here? And he said, an uptight, shirty, unworkable actress. And I thought, I wonder if he's really, if he really thinks that I am quite unworkable, uptight, snotty, because the year before I did another film with him, Beast, and I thought, oh God, I hope he didn't get the wrong impression of me, and now he's sort of like given me a role that he thinks fitting for me. Anyway, that was it.
My character in Unrated is Funny Sarah. Sarah is a little cute, blonde, arrogant actress. It's just the character, of course not me, so it's a character. And she's really pissed off when she comes into this house where we shoot this movie, where we have to shoot this movie. This idiot Frank, that calls himself a director, really pisses her off. And they have a really funny scene where he's always filming her, like when she's in the shower. And then she's like, okay, if you want to see me naked and if you want to have me, then come and fuck me. And it's a really funny scene. And yeah, I think she's quite tough. She's, I think she's not as tough as Cassandra maybe, or Samantha, but she's a tough woman, and she's a nice girl, but when she gets angry, then she gets angry.
I play, I'm one of the directors, and I play Frank. It's a crazy guy. He's maybe retarded, and so he's, I don't know, maybe one of the three stooges. He's a weirdo. He's totally strange and retarded, and he thinks he's a big director, but he isn't. He did 2 shorts, and this is his first feature movie, and his parents have money, so they gave him the money so he can make a movie. So that's Frank, and Frank is he's a fucker, retarded bastard, and so that's Frank. He's the funny part of the movie. So that's what I am. Not me, but Frank is retarded, not me.
In Unrated I was DOP, but I had actually to do a little bit more as just the director of photography does. So yeah, well, what should I say? You know, some organization stuff, and Andreas Schnaas and Timo Rose actually put me a little bit more inside that I can work a little bit more with, okay, how we should do it, and the story and everything. So yeah, it was quite cool. So yeah, it wasn't just the DOP. I could bring me in 100% and more, you know, so it was funny. It was real good.
And I liked the part. I thought she was exciting. I think exciting is the word that I would use for Cassandra. She's naughty, exciting, excitable, vain, jealous. No, I liked her. Thank you.
A hell of a lot of fun. Yeah, I've never actually played that sort of character before, so it was cool to kind of play around with machine guns and flying guillotines and all those sort of things, like swords and things. So it was a lot of fun.
Shooting Unrated was very good. I really enjoyed it. We were on location all the time, but it had a slight edge to it that downstairs was our rooms where we did our makeup, we slept, we ate, and then upstairs, we'd go upstairs to a huge sort of studio-like place where different sets had been made up to make Unrated. And we would shoot our scenes, go back downstairs, redo our makeup, read a book. It was always very warm. It was hardly any outside shots except in the woods. And when we did do the outside shots, the weather was beautiful. It really was. So all in all, Unrated was a really pleasurable experience for me. Unlike some other films that I've been out in the rain, the wind, the weather is dreadful, or it's snowing, and you still have to sort of like do your scenes whether it's sunny or awful. Really, no, I enjoyed it very, very much.
Shooting Unrated was big fun because many people were here. It was a lot of action going on, and Andreas Schnaas, wonderful person, he made us laugh a lot, and we had this brilliant special effects. We had this brilliant ideas, this brilliant. The whole movie was really growing. Like from day to day, we are having more ideas, and it was really. Every person put something in, and the whole movie is really made of all of us, and I think that's great. So it was really fun shooting the movie.
I am one of the directors, of course, and I play Frank, and Frank is a totally strange guy. He's a weirdo, he's a retarded. He's trying to be a director, movie director, and his parents are rich, so he gave him the money for making a movie, but he's a totally retarded weirdo. So he's a dumb bag, and he's the funny part of the movie, I think. So he's trying to make that movie called Unrated the Movie, and yeah, that's what Frank is. He's a retarded bastard of hell, from hell. Fuck that.
Shooting Unrated was really cool. I really enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. We laughed a lot, yeah. But it was hard working actually, because I just told, I did a little bit more just the DOP, so organization, the crane and stuff, you know, driving to Hanover for an hour, come back another hour, then in the while you had to shoot or satellite or tell the characters what you should do, you know, and it was hard but really funny. We laughed a lot, and I would do it anytime again, so that was quite cool.
Working with Timo Rose and Andreas Schnaas was really good. And it was just a lot of fun, and I felt like I was in safe hands because you both knew exactly what you wanted, and yeah, I just trusted you to make me look good.
Working with Timo Rose and Andreas Schnaas was nice. I mean, I think you should not put them together because it's too much. It was really funny, like when we were shooting a scene, and like I was dying or I was saying something, and then they two started fighting, like what they're doing next or how they want to do it, because Rose said, okay, let's do it like this, and then Schnaas was like, no, like this, and they were like, no, and you were standing there like, okay. That was fun. I think they did a great work. I think it's really cool because every one of them has a different style of producing and of directing, and they put it together, so it's a great mixture, and you see it. I think you see those typical Schnaas things, those typical Rose things, and it was nice. It was nice.
Well, working with Timo Rose, I enjoyed very, very much as a director and as an artist. As I said, I worked on Beast last year, and I didn't really get the full Monty of the whole thing, as I only had a special guest appearance in Beast. Coming back to Germany was, I'd say, a much more pleasurable journey for me. And I must say, always, if you've got a bigger part or your part is juicier, it is better for an actress. You know, to have special guest appearance is very nice, but you just don't get the full guts of it. So working with Timo was very pleasurable, and I enjoyed the whole thing. You know, Sasha, the cameraman, I enjoyed. Manouche, fabulous. Eleanor, who I actually worked with before on Brain Cell in February, is a lovely, lovely girl.
I love shooting Unrated. It was fun. Every day we had lots of fun, but it was also hard. So we wake up in the morning, sometimes between 5 or 7 a.m. and we went to bed at 5 a.m. So it was totally strange, and it was hard working on Unrated, but it was funny. So I have to say, before we start shooting Unrated, we did another movie called Game Over, and so it was a back-to-back thing. So now I'm totally exhausted and tired, and fuck you.
And Andreas, Andreas, oh, a bear of a man with a heart of gold. Enjoyed very, very much him as well. So, all in all, I think, well, you can see I'm smiling. And I think I put on 2 kilos with all the good food that I've been eating.
I made a lot of movies now with special effects because independent is always most time horror. Yeah, so to be a good horror movie there must be special effects inside. But the way Timo Rose and Andreas Schnaas do special effects are really great because they do without anything, everything, you know. So it's really how should I say it? It's really like I don't know. I think the people has to call Timo Rose MacGyver of special effects. You know, it's really like yeah, we just did a lot of real cool stuff, and I think in this movie some of the best special effects I ever worked with, and so it was really great. Special effects are great. You have to enjoy it.
The special effects in Unrated were really fantastic, really well done. Absolutely disgusting from what I saw. Very bloody and just absolutely disgusting. Really.
So we had lots of special effects in Unrated, and it was hardcore working on the special effects here in Unrated. I mean, we had a good budget for the special effects, so the special effects look fucking cool.
Rolling.
Action.
But some special effects we had to improvise. Also part of the game, so that's how it works. So that's why I mean, I'm the MacGyver of special effects, yes? Everybody, name me the MacGyver of special effects, so, okay, come on, give me a paper, a pen, and I will make a body explosion, so no, it was nice, we had lots of special effects, cutthroats, hands were cut off, or arm were ripped off, and body is turned to parts, I don't know. So lots of bloody stuff, and I can't smell the blood anymore, so I could puke. Oh, so disgusting. My own creation, the blood. I really hate it because I worked with that for years. No, it's tasty. You will when you work with me, you will enjoy my fucking blood.
The special effects in Unrated are amazing. It was so hard to do them, like when I die, I had to lie with my arm like for hours in a really strange position, but they are awesome, they're brilliant. The special effects and the creatures look amazing. I mean, really, in real, when I came in so many times and they were trying to shock me and jumped out of the wall, and I got like 10,000 heart attacks during this movie.
Wir müssen gucken, wie das aussieht. Und bitte. Links rüber. Weiter. Ja, jetzt geht
Das gerade.
Okay, das Herz ist am Rasen. Das ist wirklich
It's amazing what they did. You see so much love and so much passion in it. It's really brilliant, and the special effects, I think they can be better. It's really good.
The special effects in Unrated, well, I'd never seen such handicraft in all of my film working days. The special effects were fabulous. Just to have the neck cut off, or I was lying down, this is my death scene. Am I supposed to say that I died? I might not have died. Well, a scene that I was supposed to have died, but you don't know if I died or not because you have to watch the movie. Anyway, I was lying down on the floor, and all of a sudden Timo says, "Okay, you're dead, your eyes are open." And then he started sort of like spraying this sort of warm liquid. Honestly, it went up my nose, it went in my mouth, it was dangling in my ear. and I had to sort of like keep my eyes wide open as you were dead. But what a warm sensation. It's kind of a weird sensation, that. And I'm not going to say what else. It's just interesting. But I do think the special effects are very good in this movie. And I think you'll be very, very surprised for a low-budget movie to have such high quality sort of blood, gore. You know, what else is there? Blood, gore, and what do they do on their machines? They do special effects. How do they... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, whatever they do is very good.
The funniest moment has got to be my scene with Manoush. it was just, I don't know what happened because we were all just laughing. It was just, I don't know, some air in the room was just kind of a bit strange. But that, I just could not stop laughing. I don't know why though. It was just, I think because I was used to, that was the first scene I've ever done with Manoush, and I was used to hanging out with her in the flat and just being normal, and then being put in that situation, in that scene with her where we actually just had to act together. I don't know, she's a comedy character anyway, so it was really hard to keep a straight face. And the most horrible moment, being sprayed with fake blood by Mr. Timo Rose. It was pretty horrible because it was freezing cold, and I'm aware that they heated up Eileen Daly's fake blood and they didn't heat mine up.
Every day we shooting Unrated was a special moment for me because everybody here, we became a big family. So everybody, Sascha Hartmann, the DOP, Andreas Schnaas, the other director of Unrated, the actors, actresses, Eileen Daly, Eleanor James, Maggie Calais, all was so fucking cool, Annika Strauss. We are a big family now, so and that's very important for me to have that family thing here on set, because I hate to work with people. I worked with lots of people, and most of them were fuckers. So they're doing the job, only the job for money, and you have to love what you do. And it's not about the job, it's about your heart. Then the job is coming. So we are a family, everybody was fucking cool, and I love everybody, so mwah, love you. Also you. And you're the audience, I love the audience. Deep in my heart.
What was the most horrible moment on set? My word, what's the most horrible moment on set?
The most horrible moment, I think, was on one hand my dying, because it took really long, it was really hard, but that was really a hard moment, it was not really horrible. And a really horrible moment was when they had to try out their boom bang pyrotechnic explosion stuff.
I think meeting Betty.
And of course they tried it when I came in. So I came in, I was like blah blah blah. They're like yes, then they wait a second and then boom. It was funny for them, not for me. The special effect was nice.
You know, Timo gave me a spider, and now that spider, her name was Priscilla, and he said that I had to walk past Priscilla and say, you're a big boy. I said, I'm not so sure if I can do that, but the bloody thing was this big. It was, and I thought, oh God, it can jump, because I've heard that spiders can jump. I thought, oh my God.
And the most funny moment was all the time when Timo Rose was acting the character Frank. I mean, he's such an idiot, he's so dumb, such a tosso, and that was funny all the time. So you could not really know when it was Timo, when it was Frank, because they're both total idiots. So, but that was really funny. I liked those moments.
My funniest and most horrible situation. Do it again. Wait, I have to think about it. Okay, actually, there was no really funniest moment on set because we laughed all the time. You know, I don't know. It's because we couldn't sleep and so we were just like zombies and had to laugh or something. I don't know, but yeah, everything was funny. Yeah, I mean. That's even the movie, because you cannot really tell is this now a serious movie or is it a funny movie, because we had to laugh every time, and yeah, it was just cool. We did a lot of cool scenes, a lot of cool pictures, and yeah, everything you know, we enjoyed. Everybody of us enjoyed to do the movie, so we had fun. And there was no special thing. What I would say, that's quite cool, because the whole thing was cool.
But actually, her name was Priscilla, but I liked her so much that I said to Timo, can she be my spider and I sponsor her, and can we rename her Betty? And Timo said yes, she's Betty now. And so each month I can send over a sort of like a card or something. Do you know when you sponsor something, if you sponsor a donkey or a dog, people take pictures of it and they send pictures over of how they're doing. So that was the most awful thing that I had to do, which turned out to be quite a beautiful, oh, there's loads of flies in this room. Lots of, which turned out to be a beautiful thing. The most funniest thing was, what was the most funniest thing? The most funniest things got to be with Manouche, really. It's got to be. Manouche eating maggots. That's quite horrific, really, isn't it? That's so bad. Yeah, I think Manouche eating rabbits. Maggots, yeah.
How was working with cast and crew? It was horrible. I hate everybody here. So it's the truth. It's the truth. I never would work with them again. I hate them. I really hate them. And I'm mad at everybody. I'm totally pissed. So hey, shut the fuck up. I hate everybody.
Working with the crew was great, because like I told Timo and Andy, I mean, that was the whole big crew, Timo, Andy and me, you know. But we had some helpers like Mark Trinkhaus. Yeah, he was really cool. He helped us a lot, and you can use him for everything, and he just did it. Or Mark and Lars Rohnstock, they both, Mario, they work for 5, 6, 7 people, you know. You just tell them, do that, and they're here, or you don't even have to tell that, and they do it. Like Sammy Terry, he has just a little role in that thing. Maybe you don't even see it. Yeah. But the few days he was here, he really helped, you know, that he's not just an actor, he helps, and he's here, can help, he helps, and even if it's just cook a cup of coffee or something, you know, that's really great. So, and in independent, it's important that you have something like that, you know. It's not just I do my part, everybody has to become one.
I love everybody. So the crew was fucking cool. Yeah, the team, the cast, the crew, I love everybody here. So yes, I love everybody. No, not me. I love everybody, but not myself. But maybe I love myself more than I love everybody here. Maybe everybody here loves me more than I love myself. Maybe I need another cigarette because it stinks.
Timo, Andy and me always had the same pictures in our mind. So, and I think I got it to get these pictures, and yeah, it was really cool to, I really wait that this thing comes out, you know, that movie, because I really want to see how all these pictures are, and I hope the audience enjoys that too. Yeah.
And I emailed back saying, well, what is her character, before I got the script? What am I looking at here? And he said, an uptight, shirty, unworkable actress. And I thought, I wonder if he's really, if he really thinks that I am quite unworkable, uptight, snotty, because the year before I did another film with him, Beast. I thought, oh God, I hope he didn't get the wrong impression of me. And now he's sort of like given me a role that he thinks fitting for me. Anyway, that was it.
My character in Unrated is Funny Sarah. Sarah is a little cute, blonde, arrogant.
My character is Samantha, and she's the next big scream queen. And she starts off quite shy and reasonably nice, and she's afraid of weapons, and her parents died quite tragically, and that comes up a lot in the film as well. And yeah, and then she kills some zombies and saves the day.
Well, my character is Cassandra, and when Timo actually emailed to say that he wanted me to play the part of Cassandra.
Play Frank, it's a crazy guy. He's maybe retarded, and so he's, I don't know, maybe one of the three stooges. He's a weirdo, he's totally strange and retarded, and he thinks he's a big director, but he isn't. He did 2 shorts, and this is his first feature movie. And his parents have money, so they gave him the money so he can make a movie. So that's Frank, and Frank is he's a fucker, retarded bastard. And so that's Frank. He's the funny part of the movie. So that's what I am. Not me, but Frank is retarded, not me.
In Unrated I was DOP. But I had actually to do a little bit more as just the director of photography does. So, yeah, well, what should I say? You know, some organization stuff, and Andreas Schnaas and Timo Rose actually put me a little bit more inside that I can work a little bit more with, okay, how we should do it, and the story and everything. So, yeah, it was quite cool. So, yeah, it wasn't just DOP. I could bring me in 100% and more, you know, so it was funny. It was real good.
And I liked the part. I thought she was exciting. I think exciting is the word that...
An actress, it's just a character, of course not me, so it's a character. And she's really pissed off when she comes into this house where we have to shoot this movie. This idiot Frank, that calls himself a director, really pisses her off. And they have a really funny scene where he's always filming her, like when she's in the shower, and then she's like, okay, if you want to see me naked and if you want to have me, then come and fuck me. And it's a really funny scene. And yeah, I think she's quite tough. I think she's not as tough as Cassandra maybe, or Samantha, but she's a tough woman, and she's a nice girl, but when she gets angry, then she gets angry.
I'm one of the directors.